What up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It is fight week, but we are not in Dallas, or rather, D.C. We're still in Vegas.
Yeah.
But Tank's press conference has started. We will be talking today, Jaron Boots Ennis, who is on the undercard of the Tank fight. Big pay-per-view this weekend. Danny, what's going on?
Champ, what's up? How you feeling, man?
Man, another one, man. Another day, another podcast. Happy to be here at the Wynn Casino.
Very happy.
Shooting live from the Blue Wire studio and coming to you guys with another episode.
A lot of foot traffic as CES and the AVNs are in town.
What's CES? Oh, CES, yes, is that like the gadget stuff?
Yes.
True. Consumer Electronics Show.
Show.
There you go. All the gadgets.
Beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, man.
I wouldn't mind going to that. You know, after
you
we
need
went
to occasionally glance because I promise you, it was beautiful.
You know, I want to go to that because occasionally, I mean, no, not occasionally, but when we went to the trade show, that was pretty fun.
Oh, that was an amazing time. Definitely enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And you know, from what I've seen on people who have gone, it seems like nothing but, you know, the latest and greatest of things that are coming out. And, you know, you never know who you can meet, champ.
Well, the latest and greatest of fighters coming out of Philadelphia is definitely Jaron Boots Ennis, who had some choice words for Errol Spence Jr., who said, and I quote, "Fish squeal when you bring them out of water, or rather, when you bring them to land." And obviously, you know, Errol goes by the big fish. Now, this isn't the first time that he's taken a shot at Errol Spence, specifically using the nickname Big Fish. I believe it was after his win. He also said, you know, the big fish is here. We going carp fishing or something like that,
Yeah,
right?
he said he was going fishing and he threw the hook and reel out, reeling in the fish.
And I think as we just said, we've reported on these types of call-outs. This one is a little more serious. There is an interim on the line. It puts him in that David Benavidez situation where if Canelo doesn't fight you, you become the champion. If Canelo decides to fight you, he's got to go through you. And I think that's what's happening here with Ennis. You know, if Earl decides to stick around, he's got to see Ennis at this point. He's put himself into position. If he can get this win over Karen, who I don't really know who he is.
Yeah, we got to use your lady friend
on
the laptop.
I mean, I don't think it's worth it.
But
we're
yes,
going to be
co-main event, Showtime pay-per-view, Mr. Karen. And obviously, we expect Boots to get past this guy, no problem. You know, we're pretty.
But you know, we expect, but we don't know because we don't know Karen.
Yeah, we don't know Karen.
You know. Now, has there ever been an unknown like this? Where's Karen from? Let me see. I want to specifically try and find a person from where he is.
So his last name is Chuck Kadzian, CHUKHAD.
And he's from Germany.
Okay.
Birthplace is Ukraine. Okay, that's what's going on. All right, so he's Ukrainian. I don't know any. I guess I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna say this is a cheap shot. I mean, not a cheap shot, wrong term. This is a reach. But the only Ukrainian I know that get an upset win that we didn't expect, and I think I was alone on this. He beat Matisse, man. Postal shouldn't have beat Matisse. In the real world, Matisse is Danny's biggest win. You know, he shouldn't have, you know, it's just been downhill for Matisse after Danny. But that is a Postal win. Now, I don't know. Was Postal a favorite? Did people expect him to win? I don't know. But I know he broke Matisse's face in that fight.
Karen lost his second professional fight.
Yeah.
Bro,
shout out to Tevin Farmer.
Yo, this dude fought 3 times in one day.
Wow. What was it, like Prize Fighter?
Fight House.
Okay.
in a sport pub in Kyiv.
And there were 3-rounders. He lucky to get credit,
rounders.
and he lost one.
He lost one, and then he still
Damn.
fought after that.
No, yeah, of course. But let me see what Andres Velikovsky has gone on to do. 21-3, so.
So then he leaves Ukraine to go to Russia.
Mm-hmm.
But then, obviously.
But he got a lot of fights in Kev, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
At the Caribbean Club.
At the who?
Yo, that's the Caribbean Club in Kev. That's so funny, yo.
What are you talking about? I don't.
The venue.
Yeah, I don't see that not one time.
Right there, Azmat Urshigev. Oh, wait, is that last name sounds familiar, but it's not the same one. Yeah, right there. The Caribbean Club.
Man.
Olympic Yard. Oh, wow. Yeah, man, I don't know that he can pull off the upset like Postal, but at least he has someone to pull from. Who else? Has Derevyanchenko?
Oh, Caribbean.
Has Derevyanchenko pulled off an upset? He's also from the Ukraine.
Shout out to Hardy. Has who pulled off an upset?
Derevyanchenko.
Derevyanchenko.
He's also from the Ukraine.
I don't know that he has. Who did he upset?
Who else? And Vazdek couldn't do it over Better Beef. But Vazdek did it over Adonis. I know I wasn't picking him.
I was not picking him over Adonis.
I was not.
He changed Adonis's life.
For real.
Like, he changed Adonis's life, For
real. Any other Ukrainian to do it like that.
That was a huge upset. December 1st, 2018. That was moments before, or a couple hours before Wilder Fury won.
I mean,
that was
Vitaly and them is Ukrainian. They just were raised in Germany or some shit.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
So then you gotta put. Didn't Vitaly upset somebody? Because he was the fake better brother. I hate it when people said that. But then he. What
do you mean the fake better brother?
Bro, come on, bro. The world used to say, "Oh, he's the better brother. Oh, he's the knockout point." Like that's so unfair. The other dude had 4 belts and defended him for 12 years. Oh, Vitaly's the better brother. He's the killer. He's the real killer. It's like, man, ain't that the same dude that couldn't beat Lennox? That could be his upset.
All right.
What happened in that fight? What was the results? What was the results? Did you pull them up? I'll pull it up.
So
Vitaly.
First thing that pops up when I pull up biggest Ukrainian upset in boxing, Usyk versus
that comes up.
Tobias Mitchell. They fought?
Yeah, but Usyk won that fight on HBO. Like, how is that an upset? What? I guess people didn't, like, Usyk came out of nowhere for them?
I don't know.
And who the hell wrote that article? Because we knew Usyk when he fought on HBO versus Tobias. We just talked about Tobias today. He's in another fucking eliminator. Shout out to Tobias Mitchell. He's going to fight Badu Jack in an eliminator. If he doesn't lose, he's going to have a 3-peat with Makabu. So,
did you see that they're reinstating all Russian boxers?
Oh, wow. So the war's over?
Definitely not.
Okay. So they just like, fuck it, we need them sanctioning fees.
Pretty much.
Who, WBC or everybody?
BA.
Okay. Oh, BA.
IBA. Yep.
Because I did see something that the WBC's mad at the IBA over some titles. So, yeah.
So let me see. I'm trying to figure this one out.
Bro, that was an upset for me too.
Which one?
For me though, I know you guys probably picked Vitaly, but when he beat Olandir Solis, that was like, look, what year was that? Look, 2011. So I wasn't even a host, bro.
Mm-hmm. Corey Sanders beating Vladimir, that was a big upset.
Yeah, but that's backwards.
I know.
I wasn't even a host, but I was one of those fake hipsters. Like, I didn't know I was a hipster, but I knew dudes that people don't normally know, like Olandir Solis.
Mm-hmm.
He had fought, I believe he fought David Hay in amateurs, man.
Okay.
So I was always on him.
Yeah, I definitely don't know who that guy is.
Cuban heavyweight, bro. Cuban heavyweight. He was serious, bro. But, you know, like so many of us Caribbean people, we come over here and we get caught up in the McDonald's. My man gained hella weight. He never looked the way that he normally looked.
Who was the fucking favorite? Usyk, Joshua, the first one. Was Joshua not the favorite as the defending champion?
Joshua was probably the favorite because I definitely didn't think Usyk was a real heavyweight.
Let me look up.
But I don't think so.
And let me be honest with you. Leading up to that, he didn't look good.
No, but I don't think so.
Like in that Chisora fight, in that Witherspoon fight.
Yeah, but remember, he already had the loss to Andy, so people...
Yeah, but that was just one. He came back.
I get it, but people already seen hella chinks in that armor. You'll see. I bet you that shit was tight, like 160 to 120. Oh, yeah, so I was looking up that Lennox win. Where the fuck? There you go. Okay. So he didn't even get the win, so that can't be the upset either.
Come on, man. Josh was a minus 300, bro.
Damn.
You had to bet 300 on Josh to win 100 back.
So Karen got 3-1. We don't even got to look no further because we was going down a rabbit hole anyway. That's it right there.
He's about to get his ass whooped. Come on.
Not if he pulls from his inner Usyk and Postal. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And Vazdek. They all did it.
All right. We'll see.
That was the whole point of this rabbit hole. All of those Ukrainians were able to get the upset when the world thought they couldn't, especially versus true favorites. Like Adonis was a puncher, just like Boots.
What are we talking about? Nobody thinks he's touching Boots.
That's the whole point. Nobody thought any of the others was going to get touched. That's the point I'm making. Adonis was a puncher. We thought he would win. Vazdek ended his career.
But Vazdek was also an Olympian, a world champion, somebody that we knew that we were familiar with.
Just like Usyk, and he wasn't the favorite.
And he wasn't the favorite.
And that's what I'm proving.
But Karen is not a name that we're familiar with. He's not of the Olympic pedigree. Okay. He's not a world champion.
That's where you pull Postal.
Postal from in what fight?
Any fight. He upset Lucas. That's the fight.
Okay, in that fight.
He upset Lucas. Hey, I don't know that he was an Olympian as well.
Was Lucas like Boots?
But yes, Lucas was the definition of Boogie Monster. Don't come here with that bull crap.
I don't know, champ.
Man, get the hell out of here. Anybody that's been watching boxing for like whatever time he was fighting, Lucas was a boogeyman. Lucas,
I don't know that he was a Boots.
Lucas,
because Boots had the skill, the pedigree.
Lucas, Matias, and Maidana had 4 fights in the amateurs. When Lucas was undefeated and they both was on HBO, you couldn't get Maidana to say he wanted to fight that motherfucker. Lucas had to go through the hard fights with Zab Judah, get robbed. Had another fight with Devin where he really lost. Like, Devin was just a... actually, that's the one that people thought he beat Devin and got robbed by Judah. Devin did actually beat Maidana, but it's just like had 148 clinches in 12 rounds. You know what I mean? And that's no exaggeration. There's actually a video. I'm pretty sure it's still on YouTube. Clinch counter on Devin.
Alexander.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to Google it too just to check.
With Kevin Cunningham in this corner?
Devin Alexander
versus Marcos Maidana. But if you are tuned in, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure you are subscribed to all the beautiful people in Las Vegas here for CES. Hello, we see you. Yes. Only 150 people live right now. I know
because Tank is live while we live. Like, he's so disrespectful. He know he got to give us like rite of passage. But yeah, you know, he got to promote his fight, man. A lot of good fighters on that card. And, you know.
Demetrius Andre making his return to the ring.
Oh, yeah. So I'm looking for it.
And then, obviously, you have Rashidi Speedy Ellis kicking off the pay-per-view. Right? He's the first one, or is Boo Boo first?
I don't know.
Look into that. Yo, I'm kind of upset that the temperature's dropping like 15 degrees from today to tomorrow.
Wow.
It's been in the 60s all week in D.C. Friday and Saturday now it's going to be in the 30s. I'm like, you motherfucker.
Yeah, man. You know, that's what happens when you're dealing with that side of the world.
Of the world. Indeed it is. But if we do have anybody wanting to call in,
we got about 14 minutes before we get Jose Benavidez Sr. on, and Danny has made contact with Shakur. So there's a small window we get Shakur. He did say he was available
1 o'clock
at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard, which is 4 o'clock
Eastern.
That's right.
Which is 3 p.m. Central.
True. So hopefully, you know, we can get both of these guys on. So I'm still going through YouTube, seeing if I find that video. That's crazy. I wonder if they took it down because, you know, it was the fight. So Danny's going to just play audio right now.
My bad. That's why I mute my mic.
We hear it.
My bad. My bad, my guy. It was Jaron.
All right. So Brandon, did he find it?
Jaron and Rashidi throwing down at the press conference.
Who?
Jaron and Rashidi throwing down at the press conference.
Oh, yeah, they got words. Let's see what they said. Let me get a screen share and audio, gentlemen.
Let's go. If you get a victory, could you see an Ennis fight where we could determine who's going to be the future of the welterweight division?
Let's go. Everybody know what I want is if they're paying, I'm playing. Let's go.
We already had this supposed to be set up for this fight. And
let's go.
Niggas,
Who wasn't paying? Come on, man.
I don't gotta say nothing.
You guys talking like double the price like it was a lot. Like, come on, bro. You could have got it tonight. Like, come on, don't play with me.
Let's go.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
So that's the second fight.
You ain't like that. Don't play with me.
But you got Villa first.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it. You ain't like that. Don't play.
Oh!
Let's get to the co-main.
He said, I'm like that. Oh, yes.
Sharon Boots in it.
Look, he's serious. Look at Jaron.
Keep it cool.
I love Jaron, though. I like how he's handling that.
He's too moody.
All right, Boots.
I got him already.
He said, I got him already. Don't worry about it. He said, he's too moody. Hey, yo, I like how both of them handled it. I ain't going to front. I like how they both handled it.
That.
It was beautiful from Ellis, but then, you know, for Ennis to play the, man, get out of here, like, type of vibe, I liked it. Oh, man. But they sidelining us. Fuck out of here. Trying to set up Ennis and Ellis. No. That's not what the fuck we want. Let Boots after Crawford or Errol Spence. Don't give me that bullshit trying to sideswipe. You ain't gonna fool me. Trying to pull the wool over my eyes. No, sir. The biggest win on Ellis' resume is motherfucking, don't help me, Rocha.
Sometimes guys got to step up, man.
Yeah, but
sometimes you got to step up, brother.
I get it. They could both go against each other and somebody's O's got to go, or we could let that mandatory fight his motherfucking champion. You know what I'm saying? Let him handle that business. You got all these mandatories. You trying to handle them shits. Trying to handle them shits. They on you. Don't do what they did to Stenonius. They gonna keep picking off all the mandatories. That's what they doing. Oh, Stenonius won his shot at Earl. Chill. Send Virgil his way. Pew.
Nah, I'm
chill.
saying
Ennis won his shot at Earl. Chill. Send Ellis his way. Pew. Nah, get the fuck out of here,
Earl
man.
fight Boots next,
I want the fight,
if
man.
Earl fight Boots next, why can't Boots fight Rashidi for his voluntary?
No.
He wouldn't have to make no.
If Earl fights Boots,
yeah,
next, why can't Rashidi fight Boots?
I'm saying, like,
the hell?
And Boots wins. Boots would not have to make any mandatory the first one because he beat the champ.
Oh, so you want this unheard of shit? Look at this dude. Yo, put the zoom in on his face as I talk.
What do you
this
mean?
motherfucker just said he wants Boots to, not on my face, his face. He wants Boots
Bro, you're the
to
one
make
talking.
The mandatory
split screen
for. He wants Boots to make the mandatory for Earl?
No, what are you talking? No,
You just said let Boots fight Rashidi Ellis.
No. I'm saying because you said it ain't let the champ make his mandatory, right?
Versus the mandatory challenger in Boots Ennis.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
So I'm saying if Boots wins that fight, if Earl does what you're telling him to do, and Boots wins that fight
Versus Earl.
If I'm not mistaken, when you beat the champ, you get a voluntary for your first defense.
Yes.
And I'm saying that Boots could make Rashidi that first defense.
At that point, Who even cares about Rashidi? No disrespect. That's one of my whole point. Like, stop giving us roadblocks trying to put Rashidi in front of Ellis. Ellis is all roads lead to Earl.
Rashidi is Ellis.
Ennis. Ennis is all roads lead to Earl. And if he beats him, we want Crawford versus Ennis. That's that. I don't even want a rematch.
Of course.
You ain't give Sean,
I don't know. Depending on how the fight
Sean
goes.
No rematch. You ain't give Sean no rematch. Danny ain't had no rematch versus Thurman.
He got in that car accident.
Nah, B. That's how I'll do it. That's how I'll do it. That's how I'll do it. Ain't no rematch.
To your defense, you're right, because he was already negotiating that Danny Garcia fight, but when a car accident took place.
Ain't no rematch. So let Ennis go ahead and fight Crawford then. You know who Ellis could fight? Earl. If he lose the way you thinking, because I wasn't saying that. I'm just saying let that mandatory challenger get a shot.
No, I'm just saying if that were to take place, Jesus Christ.
What's happening?
Yo.
What? 5 inches of snow, DC?
Nah, I'm looking at those pieces that Boots picked up from Shine.
Oh, he's wearing them?
Wow.
Is he wearing them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, and you said Danny tried to tell me off air he wasn't sure that really happened.
No. I never said that. I said I wasn't sure that he bought his father all of that jewelry.
Bro, you think that whole shit was cap? That's crazy.
I'm just saying his father had over $250,000 of jewelry on. I don't know that Jaron bought Bozy that much.
Why you can't give your dad a little quarter?
A little quarter.
I mean, if you got it.
Bro, $250,000 is a fuck ton in jewelry.
Bruh, but that's your father. He gave you birth.
I don't give a fuck.
He gave you life.
He ain't even champ yet.
And that's the point. If you could cut it at this level, cut it, man. Cut it.
Man.
For real, bruh.
He ain't had that main event fight yet. How he gonna cut it?
Bruh, you think he ain't get paid $1 million for Delorme, Van Heerden, and Lipinets?
He get a fight. Nah.
I think all three of them fights.
Fuck no.
Because of who he is. No. Listen to me. Because of who he is, the fact that he's already been in lawsuits.
When he signed Showtime, whenever he signed with Showtime,
it don't matter, man.
Is when he started making $1 million.
Exactly.
Yo, my man's like Johnny Dang.
Exactly, bro. When he started fighting with Showtime. So what that mean? Delorme. First of all, he fought the Dominican off the bracelet.
Not start fighting on Showtime. Signed, because he didn't sign. Okay. You know He was already fighting on Showtime when he signed.
Danny, but is it hard to believe that he making good as money as a hot commodity that everyone wants, that also had a lawsuit to try to get out of his contract to be a freer agent because he's a hot commodity?
Bro, I'm not saying he can't afford it. I'm just saying, bro, based the way it looked in the video, I'm like, I don't know that he bought all of that. Everything that his dad was wearing.
I mean, at that level,
I don't know
he
that.
probably got a deal, too. It's like, yo, you put us on the map.
He could have bought. I'm not saying he didn't buy all of that. I'm saying I don't know that he bought all of that for his father. It was like 2 Cubans.
I don't remember 2 Cubans on Bozy. I remember one Cuban.
The Cardis.
And the Cardis. That's it.
And I'm pretty sure he had a watch.
Hey, yo. When Blue Wire cut you that big deal, you gonna buy your father Cardi, bust downs, and watches too, man. He ready.
I'm not saying he's not ready. I'm just saying that's not the impression that was given to me on that video.
I think so. Nothing in that video said that they didn't go home with that jewelry. Nothing. I'm sorry. But if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button as we got about another 5 minutos for Jose Benavidez.
You keep twisting my words. I'm not.
What?
That's not what I said.
What did you say?
I said I don't believe that he bought all of that jewelry for his father. Is what I said.
And I believe everything his father had could have possibly went home with him. That's what I believe.
And I would 100% have to agree with that.
I believe it went home. I believe it was like, yo, because, again, no disrespect, but I feel like.
You feel like?
I feel like everyone, whether they agree with me in public or behind closed doors, would agree that Boots is the most accomplished son of Bozy, you know? So he's probably making the most money that all the sons ever made. I'm not a historian, so I don't know Farah Ennis's biggest fight. And what's the other brother name? Pooh Ennis?
Pooh, yeah.
But, I mean, Pooh got a nickname. That's a nickname. What's the real name? But the point is, I just don't know that they've ever been on this level. And no disrespect.
No, I mean, look, Jaron right now is on the cusp of a world title opportunity.
In this day and age where that's expensive.
And more than likely it'll be a unified world title opportunity in a lucrative division.
Unless Errol vacate.
In a lucrative division, on a lucrative network without a promoter. Like, Boots is doing it big. I'm not questioning none of that. I'm like, I don't know that he dropped $250,000 on jewelry for.
I mean, let me get a screen share, man, because he had the press conference and he got it on, though.
Yeah, so look, the same. Zoom in on that. Actually, go to the pictures. Go because I think I sent you.
Yeah, he gonna do this. He gonna. But look, the watch there, everything. Boots, that's the same chain he been had, and this the new one.
Right.
The re-up.
And that's the one the father had on in the thing, bro.
Which one? The one with the charm?
Bro, yes, and that's what I'm saying.
Now, I thought I just seen his father with no charm, chain only. You're going to have to go to the episode, man. That's how you prove us wrong.
Yo, and shout out to
Yo, he got an OnlyFans deal, too. This is so funny. When PBC get deals.
OnlyFans, what up?
Yo, when PBC get deals,
what up?
Everybody get a deal. Remember when they was rocking with Fashion
Nova? Hold on, take the screen share off. OnlyFans, what's up? Can we get a deal?
I mean, what is you putting behind the OnlyFans wall?
The same things we putting up on Patreon.
Nah.
The same thing we put up on Patreon, we putting up on OnlyFans. Boots got a deal. Can we get a deal?
Damn.
Everybody.
Why you hating on Boots?
No,
like that?
No. I'm just saying everybody who's hot in the boxing game has been getting. Not everybody, but a lot of people have been getting OnlyFans deals.
Yo, he ain't even. You see, there's more reason to believe that the jewelry went home with him, because he didn't even tag the jeweler. So it's not even a collab. It's not even yo, let me rock it for the press conference so I could look fly. Nah.
No. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm pretty sure that's the same chain to that. But I mean, neither here nor there, because you just been twisting my words the last 10 minutes.
What is you talking about, man? I'm your mans. Never do that. I'm just shocked.
Allegedly.
What is up with this OnlyFans stuff?
Bro, what's up with you? Why you hating?
Bruh, I just don't get it.
I want that for us. I want that for our growth. I just don't
get how a fighter got an OnlyFans. Like, what is you putting behind a paywall?
Bro, here's the thing. Unfortunately, you were
in a day and age
exposed to all the negative and ignorant comments.
No, I'm not even going that route. I'm not going that route about what people believe OnlyFans are. I'm going the route of lack of growth. How do you grow? How do you grow if your workout footage now all of a sudden is behind a paywall?
How do you feed your family without? I'm not saying without the OnlyFans check, but now, bro, that's a property investment.
Ryan Garcia don't got an OnlyFans. He got a bigger following than all the boxers put together. Okay, and all the boxers of his era. I'm not going to include Floyd and the other bigger name, millions and millions of follower boxers, but you know what I mean? He don't got OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? You can make money and become, and again, he's not restricting his popularity by going behind a paywall. I'm just saying, but whatever, to each his own. I get it. They cutting checks. You're supposed to take the check that they sending you, but at the end of the day,
that's why Ryan said,
where the growth gonna come?
Yeah, I mean,
so Farah is definitely
talking
not
about a guy who's putting boxing second.
Who?
He just did an interview pretty much confirming he put in boxing second. Ryan.
How he put in boxing second when he decided not to take a tune-up to solely focus on the bigger fight that is Tank in April?
Yeah, no.
And Tank's entire fight, even now, the press releases read that his fight with Ryan is done.
And I'm not mad at that, and I know that.
All right, so why are you trying to put him down like he took time off? No, he's taking time off.
I just seen the interview where he said that I'm not worried about no world titles. I don't care about becoming a world champ. I'm looking for the biggest financial opportunities.
Because in this day and age, these fighters don't care about belts no more. You just interviewed Tank. His trainer was on our show.
I haven't spoke to
You
Tank.
spoke to his trainer. He was on our show.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there for that.
Well, then go press the playback, because when we interviewed him,
I heard what he said.
He said belts don't mean shit.
And has he been a world champion?
His fighter has.
Exactly.
And what?
Exactly.
And
so
do
how
you see his fighter chasing other world
but
titles?
how's he gonna say? How is he gonna come on the show?
My man, the question was specifically, why didn't you let Tank challenge him for the 30 so he could be a 5-time? And he said, because it don't matter. Belts don't mean shit.
That honestly, like, aside of the 5-time, like, realistically, the world didn't think that was gonna happen. Like, that doesn't make sense. My next fight is technically at super lightweight. Let me go down to super feather for a 5-time. Like, nah.
Hey, man. That's why Canelo's great. My last fight is at 60. Let me move up 15, 18 pounds. No, 15 to fight 75, right? So, you know, some dudes do it. Roy Jones did it. He came back down. That's been the fake, like, what do you call that? What is it? Black cloud, you know, the stigma. Oh, no, you move up and you come down.
Bro, that was legit my fear. I promise you. But my mother.
Canelo took that myth and said, fuck your myth.
I mean,
great people do what great people do.
No, bro.
Scared people use other people's failures as their new excuse before they could challenge us. Look at what happened to Roy. Why would we do it? That's what happens, bro. Canelo took that shit and was like, fuck that. Roy couldn't do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be the first. And everybody thought that Roy was the gifted one, that he was the athletic one. Okay. Well, Canelo showed you he got good genetics. They about to kill me now because of that. I said genetics is a wrap. Like, yo, he's on that clenbuterol Ness. Yo, I can't find Pooh Ennis, man. I definitely found Farah, Boots, and Bozy on Insta.
Yo, Brandon, where's our guest?
Word. Because we going to send a link to
Court, because Court was ready actually for 12:30.
But is he still ready? Is he still ready?
Shit, we can find out. Most definitely can find out.
But is he? Okay, Pooh is Derek Ennis. Middleweight. That's like the Smith brothers, man. You know, you come from a whole family of fighters.
Look at Canelo.
Yeah, he got 7 brothers, right? All boxers.
7 brothers that fought professionally.
Yeah. I mean, Rigoberto won like a WBA regular because that's the one Trout beat him for.
Was it that high?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Shout out to him.
Check it out. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was like an ocean and then it became a regular.
Ocean?
You know how they be like Oceanas?
Was it Ramon? It was Ramon, no?
No. Isn't that Rigoberto?
I thought Ramon was the most accomplished. Alvarez.
Ramon is the smaller one, bro.
The one that fought Laura. That's the one that fought Laura.
Nah, bro. Rigoberto.
Bro, Ramon Alvarez, bro.
Rigoberto fought Trout, bro. For a
Look,
belt.
right here, El Inocente. Yeah, he just fought Laura.
Yeah, but look up Rigoberto and Trout, or look up Trout. Trout fought Rigoberto for like he either defended his WBA versus him, or he beat him for it.
Rigoberto.
Yo, he's so funny, man. Rigoberto.
What's his is it El Español?
Who knows?
Is that bro? El Español. That's his nickname. Okay.
What happened? What did Boxer say about that date for the fight?
He lost to Trout in Mexico.
What belt?
WBA. Wow, the vacant.
The real one?
The real joint.
The full joint.
The full.
Damn. And where was that? In Mexico? Trout went out there too, right?
Hold on.
Where was it at?
Hold on, let me make sure this the full. Hold on.
Forget that. Where was that fight? I think Trout went out there. That's why y'all gotta respect Trout.
No. This the regular.
Okay, it's still good enough. Because remember, hold on. You the almanac. You gotta help us.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, guys, I don't even think that the Super started till Miguel Cotto and Floyd. Remember they made that weird looking white belt for Miguel, and then Floyd he denounced the WBA and they made him super. That's why they made Thurman regular. I'm telling you, I think that super shit just started like a couple of years ago, the same way the WBC just started franchise. Look it up. They made Cotto this weird white belt. Y'all got to look it up. Let me see if I can find it easily.
What I found, it says
Miguel Cotto.
It says in 2000.
White belt. That's when it started?
That's what it says.
Damn, I'm nice. Wow, that's not too long ago. What were we in, 22? Yeah, 12 years ago, bro.
23 years ago? What the fuck?
Where we at? And then we got, okay. I think we got our guest. Can you check? They saying he's been on and waiting. Maybe the link is broke? Nope, sorry. Sorry. All right. Brandon, we're going to send him a new link just in case, for whatever reason, you got the wrong link. And let me see. I put Miguel Cotto white belt. Where is it? Come on, Google. Don't fail me. WBA white belt. What up? Come on. Miguel Cotto.
Yo, that was definitely not 23 years ago, so.
What?
What you're talking about.
What?
That fight, brother.
Which fight? I've never said the Cotto fight was 23 years ago.
No, you said the Cotto Floyd fight, and I'm telling you this.
No, not Cotto Floyd either. I said when the WBA invented the belt for Cotto, where they gave him a belt and it was white, and then for Floyd they gave him a super belt and let Thurman be the champ. CSA right there, 2012 Super WBA Championship belt was presented to Floyd Mayweather after defeating Miguel Cotto. Bro, what's wrong with you? Well, how is that hard for you? Hook off on you right now.
It said in December 2000, the WBA created the unprecedented situation of having split championship in the same weight class by having a super.
Yeah. That's the creation, just like franchise, split champion, Jamel and Canelo.
So
look,
how are we not talking
shit.
about different things?
What? We talking about the same thing.
Yeah, 12 years apart. You said 2012. I'm telling you what the article I found.
This article says 2012 right
and
here.
this one says 2000. That's
man, you on Wikipedia, man.
Bro, Wikipedia's official, bro.
Freaking change that. Get out of here.
Wikipedia's
Give me a
official,
screen
bro.
share, Brian. This guy's terrible, bro. Look at this belt they made.
Bro, that's the fucking Ring magazine, ain't it?
No, it's not. It looks like it. Look at the back.
Oh, wow.
Look at this. Hold on. I don't know why I didn't switch.
Look, the fuck is that?
Look. Super WBA.
I ain't never seen that shit
Look
before.
Look at this.
Bro, they're terrible.
Asociación Mundial de Boxeo. You see that? And then look at the thing right there. World Boxing.
Bro, look, my man's got the fly tracksuit, the Adidas.
The green one?
Yeah, the green
one. I
one.
go good with my Yeezys.
Bro, and he got good hair. Look, I remember when I had hair like that.
You're not supposed to say that no more. Good
bro,
hair, bad
I'm
hair.
fucking bald. I could say he has good hair.
Bro,
Fuck
first
you.
of all, try not to curse in front of these poor young children.
Jesus.
Lord.
Let me stop.
Look, they're getting phone calls in the bubble right now. Thank you.
He said in the bubble. Look.
Yo, look at the certificate. Look, this certificate and everything for Floyd. Bro, and people talk about Mauricio protecting Canelo. This is what I'm saying.
Bro, Canelo didn't even fuck with Mauricio for how long?
But, bro, the stigma is that he protects Canelo. And there was a time where WBC was doing something to keep Vanez Martirosyan away from Canelo, let me tell you. And Vanez was signed to Top Rank. I mean, bro, you could check it. I mean, I know I lose track of time, but, bro, Vanez had to be like this. He was like the Dillian White, bro.
Really?
What? Bro.
I was casual back then,
He had to
bro.
be the Dillian White of the WBC.
But I don't think I ever heard of Vanez. Bro, actually, who whooped his ass here at the Cosmo? One of the Charlos, maybe?
God damn, that belt is worth 25 G's.
Yo, one of the Charlos beat on Vanez?
Yeah, Jamel.
For a belt?
He fought everybody. Jamel fought everybody.
For a belt, right?
All right. Which one? L.A.
I mean, it won't be Shakur. I don't have the link.
Oh, okay. Maybe you should communicate with Jose.
Let's go, baby. Jose Benavidez joining us live.
What up, Jose? How are you?
Not much, man. We're here working, man. We're super excited to be fighting Caleb Plant. That's a big motivation for our camp, and we're excited, bro. You know, we're like, man, that's a big motivation to work even harder, man. This is the fight we've been looking like for 5 years, so we're excited.
Yeah, we just talked to David a couple of days ago here on the show, and he was telling us how he's spending 5 hours in the gym. That's a lot of time in that gym, Jose.
Yeah, for sure. You know, David's a hard worker. You know, when he went through all that, the things that he went through, he matured a lot, and he learned a lot. And man, you know, the sky's the limit now. He's training hard, super motivated. But these are the kind of fights that he needs in order to get more motivated, you know. And these are the kind of fights that we want, the dangerous fights, you know. So we're here trying to grind and work hard.
Now, obviously, you're the trainer. You know best. So can you just let us know for the people that are going to bet on your son, can you give us reassurances that he's not going to leave it in the gym because the fight's not till March. We're only in January, 5 days a week, 6 days a week, 5 hours a day. That's a lot.
Yeah, no, for sure. Hey, before we start on this, hey, I want to do. I know everybody knows Mari Cornejo. She came from Africa, and we're super excited to have her. Today is her first day here, so.
What's up?
Let's go.
Look at that.
What weight
So we're
class?
excited. 168. You know, we're
wow.
trying to get this.
168.
No, well, you go 168, 154, 147.
147, 160.
Yeah, so.
I'm ready for it all.
Oh, wow. Oh, wait. That's Maricela Cornell?
That's what he said.
Oh,
my goodness.
my
Look at
God.
this guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Doing it like that.
I didn't know that was you. Oh, wow.
my
You working
God.
with Jose. That's amazing.
That's what he. Hi,
Yeah.
Dios mío.
I've been here since June.
oh,
June,
wow.
yeah.
Since June.
Yeah. Actually, she's the one that brought Cyborg here, actually. Thanks to her, you know, we got to work together with Cyborg, too. She did very well. She won the fight, and super excited also to be working with her.
Wow. That's amazing. So, wait, Jose, you went to Africa with her?
You know what? It's funny, man. Let me tell you a little funny story. When we got that fight, I told my mom, you know, I'm not going to go because I lost my passport.
Yeah.
You know what? And she can explain you all that, bro. It was bad. It was, thank God I didn't go because the fight got canceled and it didn't happen. So she had to stay there for almost 2 weeks,
It was about 2 weeks.
2
yeah,
weeks,
we had
man.
to weigh in. We weighed in a total of 3 times.
Oh, my
Well,
God.
we didn't weigh in. We made weight a total of 3 times, I should say.
Wow.
So it was a crazy experience.
Why would you still weigh in after the first time? Can't they just use the
No,
recorded weight?
No, that's why I corrected myself. When we were making weight, they said, oh, well, it's going to happen. It was just a mess. A mess. I've never experienced anything like that. And I was like, okay, I just want to weigh in because once we weigh in, then the fight's going to happen. Because I was like, I'm on shaking grounds if the fight's going to happen because a lot of things were going on that they just lost control of. And at the end, it was just they didn't have the enough funds because a lot of sponsors pulled out because of it was just a lot of other outside noises that were trying to destroy the card, which they did, you know. But it came down to they didn't have enough funds to support it. But it's weird because they still had to fulfill their contract and pay us, which we haven't gotten paid.
Oh,
but
man.
they are supposed to pay us.
But-
They said the 15th of this month. We'll see.
Well, let's hope
But this
that they
happened for a
do.
reason, man.
Yeah. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Wait, because I'm fishing here. Jose said everything happens for a reason. Did you get a call?
No,
Is
for me, you know, I lost my passport, so I didn't go. I would have been stuck there. You know, I'm working here with Diego Pacheco, his brother, El Rayo Valenzuela is coming back. Here's also Daniel Blancas. He started sparring yesterday with David. So, man, I'm busy here, so that would have taken a lot of time for me away, you know. For me, it's more like 2-3 days and let's go back.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have stayed there for a while.
Yeah. And it's a 24-hour, 24, 26-hour flight. It's
Oh my
not
God.
an easy flight.
That's
No,
crazy.
it's hard. It's a hard flight for sure. So yeah, I was fine out there on my own. I was like, dude, I'll grab whoever it is to be in the corner because I was just trying to fight. It was for the WBO title. So for me, at the end when they took away the venue and the convention center, then they had it in a small gym. I was like, yo, just put some chairs. Like I just want to fight. Don't pay me.
Real.
You know, just I want to fight. I'm out here already. It's not like we're gonna go to New York. You know, a five-hour flight. We're in freaking Africa. So yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible. Never again.
So you said 147. How realistic is that? Because that's
Truly, no. I was at 154, and I can walk around at 154. But I've gotten fingers crossed. I mean, at 160, I have the biggest fight. You know, which is I'm sure you together who that has all the titles, and I've gotten the contract. But that's why I'm hanging around. Wait, our goal was to be at 147, and I was on my way, but why go all the way down and then have to come back up?
wait.
So you're saying you got a contract
For
right now
Clarissa?
for Clarissa Shields?
Now, we've had like what was it? The end of last year and the end of this year, we were
And then
negotiating.
again, you know where you were a backup. They were trying to call you for a backup.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right.
So-
we were both gonna fly out there because he
Yeah.
had who was it?
Pacheco. I was gonna fly over there. Yeah.
And we were just gonna meet up in LA and then fly to the UK because I was a backup for Savannah Marshall and Clarissa Shields because that is something I've never even talked about. That fight wasn't going to happen the first time, but then the Queen died and obviously it didn't happen. But it's
Been a mess.
it's been crazy. It's been
Hold
crazy.
on.
But
What's the tea on that? Why wasn't it gonna happen that first time? Why were they gonna bring you in to be a backup for either woman?
I know. That was something. Something was going on with Savannah's team that if her team didn't show up, she wasn't going to fight that night. So in order for that card to continue, they called us up and they said, hey, we just want to, the card to continue. So we were there as a backup, but unfortunately the Queen and that card didn't happen either way.
Well, definitely excited.
That's the first time I ever talk about it.
Definitely
I didn't
excited
know
to see
that
what
either.
happens at 47. I mean, there's a lot of fights there for you.
I'm so excited for 47. I'm so excited for 47. And the thing is, it's just like, okay, I'll take any fight at 47, but don't call me for a 2-week, before 47. And I'm sorry, Eddie Hearn does that a lot. So, no.
It looks like Chantel Cameron's getting a shot at the titles next, rematching Jessica again. Are you willing to take the winner of that one?
Yes, no, I've talked about it. I've told Rick Ramos, I was like, dude, I want to fight Jessica. I want to fight Jessica 100%. And I get along with Rick Ramos, and I like Jessica, so that's dope. I've told them I want to get in the ring with her. And also that girl from the UK, Jones, she just beat this other girl.
Jonas?
Oh, yeah, Natasha Jonas?
There you go, Jonas, 154, correct?
Yes.
Dude, I'll take her tomorrow.
Is Summer Lynn an option, or is she has not done enough?
Who?
Ha, Summer Lynn.
She's one of Rick's. Yeah, she's with Rick Ramos.
I do know who she is. Yeah, I'll take her as well. But Olivia Curry, isn't it? She's with Rick Ramos as well?
Yes.
Okay, so her, we're trying to make the fight happen with Olivia Curry for a title right now. So it's either going to be Vegas or Chicago.
Nice.
I don't care. In her backyard. Not in Africa, though. Not in Africa. I really don't care. So I'm just excited because I've had now since June working with Jose, and that's why I was just like wanting to fight out in Africa. I was like, dude, I'm excited. I'm excited.
How's that been being in Seattle? I know, obviously, you're originally from LA. It's cold.
No, I'm originally from Seattle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm originally from my whole
okay.
family. My whole family's here. So
So you're used to the snow then?
Unfortunately, well, not anymore because I'm so spoiled with LA weather. And I've just, I mean, it's good to be here. It's a great. This is what I told Cyborg about coming out here. It's a great place for camp because you're just
Locked
come
in.
the air quality, it's beautiful. The scenery, there's not crap to do out here. So it's awesome. I like it. I like it a lot for camps.
Coach, man, so how's it been working with a female now?
You know,
I know
man,
you always work with your daughter. I know you told us that you still work with your daughter.
You know, I always tell Nancy Rodriguez, you know,
Hi,
my dream, you know, is to have a women world champion, you know. I mean, I have two, David and Junior, so, you know, you want to go to the next level, you know, so that would be a dream come true for me if it happens, you know.
Yeah.
It's not something that I'm so obsessed with it, but it will be great, man, you know, to have a world champion woman.
So anything cooking with Rayo? When is he coming back? We haven't heard.
Yeah, he's here. He's training. He's going to be fighting on the undercard of David against Caleb Plant. We're super excited, training hard. So I also got there Federico in there also.
You said that's March. What'd you say, Coach?
18th?
25th?
I have no idea. They're saying the 18th or the 25th. We don't know. You know, we're just waiting for the date. They can announce it pretty soon, maybe next week. Super excited, man. You know, to be honest, I don't know when. Somewhere around there.
So, Coach, man, how's David looking? I know you said he's hungry, and this is the fight you guys have been wanting.
He's amazing, man. He's looking really good, super motivated, super focused. We hired Memo Heredia, you know, to come and work with us also. So we're super excited. He's super motivated. We have to fucking look impressive in that fight. We can't just win the fight, man. In order to get to the bigger fights, we gotta end this guy's career like we ended with Ronald Graviel. Even though you guys said that you guys thought he won the fight, after that fight, he's not the same. He hasn't fought nobody.
Hey, Coach.
No, he hasn't fought nobody after the second fight. And I said that, Coach.
He's not doing well.
But
we retire him.
But
he's
Coach,
retired.
You should have asked me. You should have asked me what state was I in. I was also drinking that night.
You were not.
It was. You know, it was a close fight. You know, especially after
it was a close fight, but he didn't beat David. We fucked him up in the second round. He gave him a beating, and he retired him. After that, they let him go. Why did they let him go? You know, he's a good guy, man. Don't get me wrong. But when people say that, he wants a trilogy, you know, he wants to fight again. Come on, bro. You know, what do you want him to end up in the hospital or come on? You know, he hasn't fought anybody. He hasn't and he's trying his best, you know. But you know, David, man, he'll send him back to the hospital. And it's true. Let me tell you something. We went just to make sure he had his side, and if he's watching. We heard when the doctor said that he had his side of the eye cracked, it was broken. So, you know, he had a beating that night.
Coach, is Diego Pacheco ready for Ronald Graviel?
Yeah, definitely, man. You know, I think that would be a good fight for Diego Pacheco, you know, to fight Graviel. That would be a great fight, bro. A good test for Diego. I think he's ready. He's looking better and better, and those are the kind of fighters he's supposed to be fighting at this point.
And what's going on with Lonnie B? You gonna give him an opportunity versus Pacheco?
Come on, bro. See, come on, bro.
He said
when was the last time?
Pacheco.
I thought you were talking about David.
Come on.
Lonnie
no, Pacheco. He got to earn his way back.
That's another great fight. Yeah, there you go. We'll fight Lonnie B. You know, I like Lonnie B. You know, he called me to help him, you know, manage him a little bit or whatever. But, you know, man, to be honest with you, these guys, man, you know, no disrespect, but you know, they come in and they want to get ready for a fight and they ask for a lot of money, and sometimes you got to prove yourself. Don't focus on the money, man. Focus on beating people. The money will come, you know. Yeah. So I think that's why it's a little harder for them to get fights, because they want to get paid a lot of money, man. But at the end of the day, you got to show what you have in order to keep stepping up with the other fighters.
So, Coach, who you bringing Rayo back versus who?
You know what? I have the name. Let me ask him real quick. Rayo, ven rápido, ven. Yeah, because, you know, man, I have so many fighters, bro. Sometimes it's really hard. Plus, I've been getting hit on the head a lot too much, man.
Whoa, no. You got to be careful. Keep your hands up, Coach.
Yeah, no, man. That's the thing. I can't keep them up.
Really?
I drop them. Who's the fighter you're fighting? Do you remember? But yeah, he's going to be fighting.
Dominican. I think he's Dominican.
He has a good record. He has like one loss too, man. He's a good fighter.
He's Dominican.
Yeah, let me hold on. Let me tell you who. I'll tell you right now.
But coach, in the meantime, talk to us about Diego's brother just turned
Yes, he
professional.
got a fight February 18th, right?
Yes, on the
Fred Pacheco.
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
Mark
you know
Nation
what?
show.
I am super motivated to be training Federico Pacheco, man. He's 18 years old, man. He's a hard-working guy, man. He reminds me a lot of David, bro. You know, he's big. You know, he's never on the spotlight. You know, so his brother is the one. You know, but you know, man, we got a good kid here, man. He good punches, combinations, body shots, uppercuts, and I'm super excited, man. If he continues to train how he's training, man, no doubt he's gonna be a world champion, man. Super dedicated. He doesn't go out. He's just focused on boxing, man. So he's fighting February 11 at Marvin Nations in LA.
Yep.
And thank God if everything goes well, he fights on the undercard with David also.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in there. He's already in there.
Nice. Now, I'm excited because he's 18 years old. Like, we haven't seen a heavyweight this young, I want to say, since like Mike Tyson, right? Like, even AJ, who was young, was already in his 20s. Like, how excited are you to be working with someone so youthful in a division where you know athleticism is kind of not the normal?
Yeah, man. I'm super excited. Like you said, man, he's super young. We're thinking about breaking records. He's willing to do that. He's willing to sacrifice and put the work. So we're excited, man. That's all I need for him to sacrifice, put the work in, doesn't complain. He trains in the morning, trains in the middle of the day, and trains at night. And he's losing a lot of weight. He's looking more cut. So we're working more on his body more. So and he's doing it, man. You know, I'm super excited.
Wow, 3 a days?
3 a days, bro. That's all he does. He moved over here. He's training with us. That's all he does. Train. So that's why I'm so positive and he gives me a lot of motivation because the way he works. He doesn't complain. He's here all the time. And man, you know, he wants to be like his brother. He sees David. He sees Rayo. He sees all the guys right here. And man, he's a quiet guy, but he's an animal. He's an animal, bro.
What is he, 6'4", 6'5"?
I think he's like 6'4", 6'5". He's super tall, man.
And how
you know,
how much he weighs?
A funny story. I took him to California to fight. What's his name was getting ready? The guy that was working with Canelo, the heavyweight.
Frank Sanchez. Frank Sanchez,
yeah. So I told Goosen if I could put him in there. Goosen loved him, man. He said, man, who is this kid? So he ended up staying there on his camp for his last fight.
Oh, wow.
To train with him and be his main sparring partner.
Nice. So is it difficult to get him sparring being out there in Seattle, or you got a couple of heavyweights for him?
No, I know. Thank God I know a lot of people, so it's easy to just call people and bring them over and spar, you know. So, no, it's not difficult. You know, we've been sparring Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
For sure. So, Coach, man, what can we expect from David? I mean, we still got at least 50-something
I said 2
days.
months out.
Really?
Probably 60. I mean, it's not even, it's the 5th.
Yeah, you're right. It's only the 5th. You're right.
You know, we were supposed to fight 2 months ago with Duskategi, so we were getting ready for that fight, but it didn't happen, so we just maintained. So we've been training and super motivated, man. You know, to be honest, as a fan of boxing, that's a fight that I want to see also, you know. So I can't wait, you know, to get in that ring. I hope this guy makes it to the ring because he's trying to find a way out. We've been trying to fight this guy for 5 years.
What do you mean trying to find a way out?
Find a way out because, you know, let me tell you, you know, when David was first time he was a champion, we wanted to fight him. He didn't want to fight. Then David lost the belt. He became a champion. We wanted to fight him. He said, oh, he doesn't have a belt. He's not a champion. When he's a champion, you can call me. So he became a champion again, and we called him again, you know. And he's been avoiding David, man. This is the fighter. If you ask me and David, this is the fighter that we really, really want to fight. This is more personal, man. So this is a guy that I've been studying and I've been praying to fight. So finally, we pressure him to fight. He accepted the fight, and when they told me, okay, He's gonna fight. Okay, he's gonna sign the contract, but he wants to. If he doesn't get these things, he's not gonna fight. He wants to use rival gloves. He wants to use a 22-foot boxing ring. He wants to be announced as a champion, and he wants to come out last. Give him everything he wants. Go ahead and give them to him. So they asked me, so are you going to ask David? And I said, no. I know David's going to tell you the same thing. So we agreed to that. And I asked David, hey, so this is what they're asking. Yeah, give him everything he wants. So then he goes and posted that he went and make that fight happen. So I'm just hoping, we gave him everything he wanted. And like I said, if I would have not given him the blue corner, okay, I won't take that fight. What does that tell you? So we gave him everything he wanted.
Coach, now you said you brought in Memo Heredia. Is that because he's using Coach Larry Wade and he's been looking better in terms of stamina? I mean, even though he had that Canelo performance, that still was one of his best performances, and then the Anthony Durrell ends up being another great performance.
No, I don't even know who Larry Wayne was. I've been studying him, what he's been doing and all that, man. To be honest, he's a great guy, a good conditioning guy, but Caleb Plant's like 31 years old, man. At the end of the day, man, he's going to help him condition, but, boxing, it's a little bit different, man. I got Memo Heredia because I need a good, I already have a strength condition, but why not add another one? This is a very important fight for us, so why not get somebody that has a lot of experience also? And to be honest with you, Caleb Plant, to me, it was a boring fight with Anthony Durrell, I mean, I fell asleep in the middle of the fight, and then he came out with the hook and he looked impressive. Thank God he did that, because that's the only reason that kind of motivated him and to get the fight with David. He looked good. He looked spectacular, and thank God he did that, Like I said, that's what made him take this fight.
Do you think now that he got that knockout, though, there is a concern for punching power where there wasn't in the past?
Come on, bro. That guy can't even break an egg. That was a good hook. Anthony Durrell, man. Come on, he's probably this is fight. I mean, Anthony Durrell was looking good against him. It's not like Caleb Plant was beating him all the rounds. I mean, it was a kind of boring fight. He connected a good hook, unless, he has magical powers with his new trainer now, because, that guy's been mixed in a lot of controversy. He's been his trainer.
Stephen
I'm gonna send you a video.
Stephen Edwards?
Yeah. I'm gonna. Somebody send me a video about him. Like I said, I don't really know about him, but somebody send me a video.
What kind of controversy?
About steroids and all that shit. So if you look him up on YouTube, you'll see. But I'll send it to you. I didn't make that shit up. I was like, whoa.
Yo, but Coach, I hate to be the dude to tell the truth, but Memo has a bad history too.
Yeah.
I'm a guy that believes in second chances, though. You feel me?
Yeah. So I don't know about him. Like I said, I never worked with this guy too. But all these guys, they're testing everybody right now. So I mean.
Oh wait.
Happened.
Wait. I want you to confirm. You're saying that you're doing VADA right now? Is it VADA or regular testing?
We've been tested for. We've been testing every week.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? You broke up.
Yeah, that for almost 2 weeks. They've been testing like maybe 2 times a week.
Random testing.
Oh, random testing all this time. So yeah, man. So they've been doing a lot of testing over here. So that's good. I'm happy for that. So I mean, it's good, man. Like I said, I'm gonna tell you something about Caleb Plant. It motivates me. I'm not gonna take nothing away from it. Yes, good footwork. It's not gonna be easy. I think the first 2. Gonna see what he has. He's gonna try to move around and use his footwork, and there's no secret to it. We're gonna break his body. We're gonna try to make him engage and throw punches. So we can tire him a little bit. And this is gonna be a war, bro. This is personal, man. But this fight motivates us a lot. So we're happy about this fight.
Coach, when we getting an invite up to Seattle to come check you guys out?
Come on, You don't like me, man. You don't like me, bro. But I'll still invite you. You know, I like you. I like you. I like you guys.
Don't lie to the people, Coach. Don't lie to the people.
Coach,
you guys are welcome. You guys are welcome anytime, bro. It would be an honor for you guys to be here, man. You know, I mean, this is what we do, man. You know, in this business, you know, there's going to be things that you didn't hear, but I'll tell them. I'll say it, you know. You know, you don't want to hear or whatever, but I love you guys. You know, I mean, thanks to you guys. You know, the fans want to hear what we do, what we're doing, but you guys are welcome anytime, bro.
Appreciate you. Two more before we let you go. I know you're busy. James Valdez, San Antonio, Texas says, non-boxing question. What's your whip? Like, what car are you driving, Coach? But that you got the Sprinter van I seen.
Nah, man, I'm a simple guy. Got a no beat up car, bro. You know, I don't care about cars. I don't care about none of that, bro. You know, brands and all that, dude. You know, actually it broke, so I don't even have a car right now because it was so old. I had to retire my truck, and I haven't got anything yet. So I don't even have a car.
It's snowy out there, man. You got to get something. We got New York Bullet that says, "What's up, Coach? Do you feel like David has to be planned in a way better fashion than Canelo to make the fight possible? Or do you think
definitely I gotta agree with him. I gotta agree with him, dude. You know, like I said, we can't just beat this guy, you know, we can't just win that fight. We have to look impressive in order to fight the Charlos, the Boo-Boos, the Morels, and maybe even Canelo, man, you know. We have to look impressive. But this fight has given us so much motivation. That's why we hire more guys, you know, to be better, you know. Sure. And David's super motivated, and we have to. There's no. We have to look impressive, bro. There's no other way.
How do you feel about Andre being so vocal about wanting the winner of your fight?
I like him. I like anybody at this point, man. Those are the fighters that are dangerous fighters. Boo-Boo is a good, slick fighter, man. You know, he brings a lot of danger to the fight. He's very slick, you know, and that will motivate us a lot too. You know, these are the kind of fights that we've been looking for, man. These are the fighters that we want to fight. David's super motivated, so those names has been mentioned. The only thing we have to do is good in order to get to these fighters.
Coach, we're going to go ahead and let you go. We appreciate your time as always, man. Continue to have a great camp. We're going to send you some dates. Me and Danny going to get out there. I got to buy a coat, man.
Yeah, I hope you're not lying to me. I hope you guys really show up over here, brother.
Nah, I'm coming.
I found a round-trip flight for $43. Swear to God.
Swear to God.
Swear to God,
$43.
Do it.
When? All right.
All right. I'll be waiting for you guys. Let me know.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
There you have it. Jose Benavidez, Sr., the trainer and father of David Benavidez and Jose Benavidez Jr. Now he's training Federico Pacheco as well as Diego Pacheco. But Danny got the special treat.
What up?
Looks like we got Shakur Stevenson on the line as well. So as soon as we got rid of Jose, we got Shakur Stevenson on the line. Yes? No? Maybe so? Not yet? Okay.
All right.
He joining us. In a
few seconds.
If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to smash that thumbs up. Okay. Line 6 Reed. I didn't know you was in Seattle. Now I might come, man, if I got some of the homies out there, man. Uh-oh. Looks like we got Mr. Stevenson on the line. Danny,
yeah, so
take
those
it away.
400 people need to not go too far. Stick around for a 10. Now, smash that like button. Definitely smash that like button.
And share the show as we about to get
the former former featherweight champion of the world, Shakur Stevenson, will be on in just a few moments.
What's up, Core?
What's good?
How you feeling?
Shit, I'm good. I'm just sitting at home, enjoying the family, staying out the way.
Bet, man. Just first and foremost, I want to say thank you, obviously, for coming on the show. We appreciate you. We was talking about you yesterday, man, about your tweet and the fact that you said you promised you would be willing to fight dude in Frank Martin, man. How, I don't know, how good you think he is? He's getting a lot of, I guess, attention. Perfect word. I didn't want to use the wrong word. Perfect word. He's getting a lot of attention after his fight with Michelle Rivera. Obviously, you even spoke about him. What's your thoughts on Frank Martin as a fighter?
I think he is a great fighter. He got great timing, speed, great reflex. I think that he's definitely a great fighter. I don't take nothing away from him.
Now, I had asked Danny, because obviously we had been trying to get you for the last 3 days. So I'm like, yo, we walking in the park. I'm like, man, I want to ask him this. I don't know if I should, but I'm going to go ahead and say, do you regret missing weight?
Do I regret it? I mean, of course. And I wish I'd have made weight. I mean, I definitely wish that it would have happened. And, you know, everything happened for a reason. I feel like God put me in a position where I trust him, and I know that everything happened for a reason. So I'm not tripping on it. I ain't going to dwell on the past. I wish that I would have made it, but I don't know if I, like, regret it. It's in the past. It's back then now. Like, I'm moving on to better things now, so.
So specifically, the reason I asked is because I never thought it would be this hard for you. Like, you've literally gone from number 2 to maybe 7, and everyone is saying no or everything but yes. And the only reason I asked, do you regret missing weight? Because if you would have been a champion, you could have just used your WBO super champ or the WBC belt and be like, yo, I just want to fight the champ. Like, these guys, like, I can't believe Isaac didn't want to fight you. We was at the convention. We were so happy to hear that order. And then
I went back and I instantly messaged Corey like, yo, she just got ordered. And, you know, it's been a couple guys now.
Yeah, after Isaac, I was so excited for that. I figured that could be pay-per-view, if not on ESPN. Then William Cepeda, 1,500 punches versus JoJo. I'm like, yeah, I want that fight. And he says no. And it's like,
who we missing?
George Camboso says no, too. He told him no. I mean, everybody except Jermaine.
You said you understood George, right? You said you understood George, right?
I get what he was trying to say, because before he went on Twitter and said what he said, I DM'd him. Like, I went in his DMs. I'm like, yo, champ, you told me that we could fight. So, like, what's the word? What we doing? And he sent, like, a long paragraph basically saying, like, all of the things that he done at 135, and, you know, I mean, I get what he was saying, because it's like he done been through a lot, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's boxing, so I hear him, but I mean, it happens. Whatever he said, that's what he's standing on, so.
Staying on that 135, like you just recently, I want to say in the last 2 to 3 weeks, had some choice words with Tank. Y'all was going back and forth at each other, but you are really close with Terrence. Knowing what you know, and we don't want to know what you know, but knowing what you know, do you really think a fight with you and Tank can happen? Because you're different from Terrence, and Tank is different from Errol, or do you think, you know?
I don't think Terrence got anything to do with a fight with me and Tank. I think that's gonna all come down to me and him. And honestly, I feel like that's gonna be the biggest fight in the world when it do happen. So. I'm just sitting back and patiently waiting. I'm focused and ready to go whenever he's ready.
So you believe it will happen?
Yeah, I mean, I think that Tank is Tank is what he say he is. He's not a pussy. So I definitely think that he's gonna be able to, you know, stand on what he's gonna try to stand on what he says.
Speaking of standing on what he says, can you just give us whatever you want to give us on that time that you helped them get ready, and help us explain those messages that y'all released, because, you know, I think me and Danny had a little bit of confusion as to who was who in those words because of the blue and gray.
This ain't Love and Hip Hop. I'm not even thinking about all that kind of shit. I mean, that's all drama. That shit ain't about shit. Far as the thing that he said when he said that he cracked me, that's cap. That's cap. He lying. He made up a lie and try to run with it for the internet. I don't know why he would do that to me either, because that shit don't even make sense. Like, he know that, like, we both was in there. Like, it was good work. Like, I ain't going to even act like, you know, I just dominated. Like, I felt like if it was a fight, I won. That's what I feel like, as far as the work. And I don't speak on sparring. Like, I don't like speaking on certain sparrings until people start speaking on sparring themselves. Like, I ain't never really say too much about that sparring, but I feel like if it was a fight, I would have won. Like, if we was counting and judges was there and 8-ounce gloves, but I ain't got nothing bad to say. All that shit, Love and Hip Hop, that shit, drama shit. I don't give a fuck about that.
What are your thoughts on this fight this weekend against Hector? Have you seen I mean, obviously you saw the Chris Colbert fight, so you've seen Hector. What are your thoughts on?
I knew Hector from in the amateurs.
Okay.
Me and him was in a lot of tournaments together. We was always at the same weight. He just never made it to me.
What are your thoughts on that fight Saturday night versus him and Tank?
Easy work. He knocking him out probably in less than 6 rounds.
Oh, wow.
He too small, and he's not skillful enough. He don't got enough skill to even maintain in there with Tank.
Speaking of him not having enough skill, his trainer Bob Santos seems to think that he has more skill and experience than Ryan because of his amateur background and going to the Olympics. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, yeah, it's up in the air as far as them too. Like, I think that, because I don't think Ryan is the most skillful fighter, but, he does some things good, but I think that Hector, it's up in the air if you want to talk about skills, but Ryan got the size and power, so he's going to be able to hold off against Tank a little bit more than Hector could.
Do you feel like they should have got you that Isaac Pitbull fight, or you think that ain't that big a fight? It would have been a good fight, but ain't that big a fight where they got to go above and beyond and make it happen?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's on these fighters. I mean, these fighters don't want to fight, so we can't, blame the promoters every time. I ain't gonna sit here and just let them take the fall for the fighters. When you offer a fighter a fight, they could negotiate, say, okay, we want more, or we want this, instead of just canceling the fight out. So when you cancel the fight out, it's basically saying that I don't want to fight. If you wanted more numbers, say you want more numbers, or if it was that, I never heard nothing about that. I never even heard anything towards that. So I blame the fighters. Like, I blame these fighters. I think that when these contracts come my way, I'm going to say what I want. And we're going to find a way to, you feel me? Like, say, Tank send me a fight offer. I'm going to say I want this, and we're going to try to make it to the best of both fighters' pleasings. But, these fighters ain't even trying to even negotiate. They rather say no and duck the fight. They don't want to fight.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but in your fight with Jamel, weren't you able to negotiate as a challenger because of the draw and the purses that you were bringing in? If some of these fighters are as big of draws as they claim to be, can't they do the same? And if I'm wrong, you could correct me, but I'm pretty sure.
Nah, you correct. I mean, you corrected right there. If these fighters, like you said, they as big as they say they is, and they got the numbers to back them up, they could go to, whatever offer that they was presented or whatever somebody said, they could try to up it. So I think that, honestly, I blame the fighters some of the time. Like, I don't think the promoters, I don't think Bob Arum would want to lose out on money by not letting me fight Pitbull Cruz. Like, I don't think he's thinking like that. I think he knows that I can beat Pitbull Cruz, and he feels as though, we can make the fight happen. And I don't think the other side feel the same way.
So do you know for a fact if Shushino said no? Because he's the only person in the way of us knowing whether or not it's going to be you and Jermaine, who's already been on our show telling us, yes, if they offer it to him, he'll take it off the loss.
I don't know. I don't know if he said no yet. Yes, yet. We waiting, but we're going to see. If he says no, then Jermaine Ortiz can get it. I think that he next in line, and I know for a fact, like, I know Jermaine personally. I knew him since a kid. Like, I've been going to regionals and stuff with Jermaine Ortiz, and I know he's not soft. Like, he's another dude who I know is going to set the fight.
Yeah, I forgot who we interviewed, but they said that Jermaine fought Boots very early in his career as an amateur.
He fought Boots in the Olympic trials, and he fought Africa in the Olympic trials. And Africa really beat him, but they robbed Africa.
Shout out to Richardson Henson. We just had him on the show. He got the fight with Juan Bowser. I know Bowser because I'm from Jersey. Obviously, I've actually been in the gym with Bowser, so I'm excited for that fight. I got
Bowser,
Richardson, though.
Bowser came up in my gym.
Oh, yeah?
Me and Bowser from the same gym.
Okay.
Yeah, he said.
Because it's funny. He
was sparring every day.
He was training in Glenn Tapia's gym in Passaic, and then he started going to Route 10 over there where Shadeja trained at.
Yeah, but he trained at Elite Heat. Go ask him.
Nice.
He mentioned
his younger years is at Elite Heat. He was with me in the gym every day.
So what you think? Because now that mean those both your boys.
Nah, for sure. Bowser my man's. Like, that's my boy. But, Africa, my brother at the end of the day, too. I let him fight. Let him fight. I'm going to sit back and watch.
For sure. Now, I've been wanting to ask you this because Jeremiah Nakathila is someone you fought, but he moved up, you moved up. And truthfully, if Jermaine say no, I'm pretty sure Mendy is with Matchroom or not. I don't know. You might end up fighting Nakathila again. Would you say no because you've already done that and he needs to do something? Or if that's what it is, that's just what it is?
I mean, look, this is a gladiator sport, man. Like, I'm a gladiator, I'm a warrior. So at the end of the day, I'm not saying no to nobody if it makes sense.
For sure.
If it come down to it and we got to fight again, then the world want to see that. I mean, people ain't want to see it after the first fight. They, too easy, whitewash. We won every round. So, I mean, it ain't even like it's like one of them fights where it's like, okay, you lost some rounds or, no, they just said I look bad. They ain't, you ain't go for the kill. Or, like, that's their point of view of it. But it was like a whitewash if you look at the judges' scorecard. So, and anybody that was judging the fight scorecard knew it was a whitewash. So, I mean, it don't make sense for a rematch. But if he's on the list to get in, he's in the way of getting, me from the WBC, then, yeah, we'll lock in and do that again. And I promise you I'm going to be the worst.
Now, are you locked in on just fighting whoever can get you into this eliminator so that you're next in line for Loma Haney winner? Or are you okay with another fight? I don't want to call it big, but Maxie Hughes has the IBO title. Ryan sent them offers before. Devin mentioned fighting him in Oakland.
IBO. What's the IBO?
That's the fifth,
That's the fifth belt.
That's
Floyd had it though.
Manny didn't had it. Floyd had it.
Floyd
Triple
didn't
G
had it. Triple G, Darchinian, Vladimir, like every major world champion has had the IBO. No bullshit. Canelo too. Like everybody. Like honestly, except Crawford.
This me being honest with y'all. I swear to God, I never heard of no IBO.
What?
I don't even know what that is. I promise you.
Yo,
that's why you said IBO. I had to think. I thought you were saying IBS.
Yo, Ed gonna be like, damn, Ness. The president gonna call me like, yo, you tried.
But who is Maxie Hughes? Like,
He from the UK. He from the UK with Eddie Hearn.
Yeah, Eddie Hearn fighter.
We could fight. I mean, I don't know who he is. I never seen him.
You ain't never had no back and forth with Maxie on Twitter?
Me?
I don't know. I
mean,
feel like
I be talking shit on Twitter to anybody.
For
so.
sure.
Yeah, I don't think you had a back and forth with Maxie. I don't think you had a back and forth with Maxie, but he got a couple losses, but he's been on a win streak. He picked up that strap. He's gotten offers from Ryan, official offers from Ryan that he didn't take because he said it was a low ball offer. And then Bill obviously been on this show numerous times saying he wouldn't mind taking that last belt from Maxie, but it got to be in Oakland.
I mean, if it came down to it, I'm with it. I don't even know.
Yeah, if you don't know him, you don't know him.
Yeah, he tweeted. I guess he going the IBF route, trying to fight Giovanni Cabrera for an eliminator.
Who?
Maxie? Yeah.
Wow, Cabrera's a puncher.
Right.
That's the dude that just beat.
I never heard of him either.
Damn,
he on Top Rank.
Cole, who you heard of, champ?
Yeah, Cole ain't looking at nobody. Giovanni on Top Rank. He just beat somebody.
I know 135 pounders, but I just don't know the dudes that's like the off-brand type.
He said off-brand. Yo, you disrespectful, champ. Hold on. Yo, but some of these guys don't know how to, get their name out there and things like that. They gotta do a better job at that.
They gotta fight fighters. Like, I think that's the main thing when
I'm trying to think. I can't find Giovanni. Who the hell did Giovanni just fight? I can't remember.
Gabe Flores.
That's right. He got Gabe cut.
Giovanni. What's his last name?
Cabrera.
He
got.
He beat Gabe.
Yeah, he got him cut.
Was it the southpaw?
No, he's Orthodox. This guy's Orthodox.
I don't know.
He from Chicago, ain't he?
Yeah.
How many losses Gabe got now?
Like 2. The thing is with him, he came out of nowhere because he was doing like, he did the last OG, did some modeling, so people ain't think he was a fighter like that. And then, then he did it.
Man, y'all sure he not a southpaw?
You got his box record?
It say Orthodox.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
I got a couple questions from the people before we let you.
No, hold on. Chan, what you do for the holidays? How the holidays treat you?
I mean, I just sit back with my family, chilled out. You know, I've been in the gym. So I sparred probably like 11 rounds and then worked out on the holiday. So I was working.
I'm curious because I seen it was your daughter's birthday early in the month in December. And then obviously you had Christmas. Shit hurt your pockets, didn't it, Chan?
Oh, most definitely. You know, that's definitely you know, I gotta do both now, so it's like I gotta get used to it.
In 1 month. That's why I'm asking. Did you dress up as Santa Claus or you had somebody else dress up?
Nah, we did the cheesy way. We went to the mall and shit.
Okay.
The Galleria, and went to the Santa Claus in the mall and shit, and she screamed screamed the whole way. While she was sitting with Santa, she screamed the whole way.
She was probably scared. She wanted you to dress up, champ.
Yo, cool. I hate to be the one to bring this up, but since y'all talking Santa, did you watch Violent Night, a Santa Claus movie?
Nah.
That's actually good. I recommended it to Danny already. You should actually watch it. Not with her.
Nah, I'm going to go watch it now that you say.
Yeah, but not with your daughter, because it's a little bit of, Santa getting busy in there, but it's a funny twist, man. I like it. It's like Bruce Willis Die Hard meets Santa Claus. It's dope.
Yo, champ. So you back in April, maybe?
Yeah. That's what it's looking like.
Back home?
We might be back home too.
Yeah. Hometown.
You said April 8th, you said?
Yes, sir. You said what?
April. Oh, I thought you said. I thought you said April 8th.
Danny terrible.
No, I thought Shakur said April 8th. We back home. So I was just clarifying the date. I thought he said April 8th.
Hey, where you get your sources from? Man? Like, you high up, bro.
I'm wicked, champ. I'm wicked, champ.
Yeah.
They just don't, you know, sometimes I just keep shit to myself. I let Mike get certain things. I'm like,
look at
sometimes
you.
I'll sit on shit for 3-4 days. I'll let Mike put it out. You feel me? Nah, champ, that's good.
I gotta ask a cheesy question, man. Like, damn, any tips for people like not as good as you to do 11 rounds? How you doing 11 rounds? No fight, no opponent. You know, not everybody can do that. And obviously professionals on your level can, but, you know, for those up-and-comers, man, that seems like you got to have amazing stamina to be doing 11 rounds and you're not full-blown in camp.
It's passion. It's passion. I think that for anybody, you know, whatever they want to do, they should follow their passion. I don't think you should do something if you don't really want to do it. So my thing, I go to the gym and I see somebody else sparring, and I end up just saying, fuck it, I throw my gloves on and want to get in the ring. And that's just how I go with me. Like, I'm one of them people. I got a passion for it, so I enjoy doing it. I don't care who in the gym. Mind you, the people I'm sparring, they fight probably, 154. One of them was, you know, he like 40, kind of like a 47-pounder. But, you know how it goes. Like, I'm sparring bigger dudes, and I don't care.
Speaking of bigger dudes and sparring bigger dudes, we've obviously seen you get in there with Jared. Just want your thoughts. You know, we've seen him for a while now, but he's top 10 in one sanctioning body, top 15 in another. Spectacular performance December the 10th. First man to stop Jerry Forrest. Just your thoughts being with him in the gym every day.
I mean, he a killer. He a killer. A young, hungry killer. I get to see him in camp. I get to see him. Shit, that's my brother at the end of the day. Like, it's bigger than boxing with us, but he a bad motherfucker. Like, I think he gonna be one of the best heavyweight fighters ever if he keep doing what he's doing and stay focused.
Got a couple here from the people. Rue in the 504 New Orleans says, do you think you'll ever get a meaningful fight at 135?
Meaningful, of course. That's where the people is at. I don't shy away from, like, once I go to a weight class, I'm ready to fight whoever. So, I ain't shying away from the big fights.
James Valdez, San Antonio, Texas says, what's your thoughts on boxers who use alcohol or marijuana recreationally?
I think that fighters shouldn't use none of that. I think that alcohol is poisoning. Like, it's a poison. You put that in your body and it'll definitely hurt you in the long run. So, I think alcohol kill you faster. And, you know, smoking is just bad in any type of way. I feel like you smoking, your conditioning probably be off. But I don't know, like, the true, like, thing with it. So I don't know. Like, I never heard nothing too wrong with it. But I just would think, like, as far as if you smoking, like, your conditioning may be bad.
For sure. I believe the condition. I believe the condition is bad, bro. I'm telling you.
Corey, he tell me, he's like, yo, he's sparring Chris Eubank Jr. He say,
Chris Eubank Jr. No.
Kevin
Newman Jr.
Kevin Newman, he's like, bro, I was tired after like the second round. He's like, you think it's because I be smoking? And I'm like, hell yes, because you be smoking.
No, but Corey, I really work hard. I swear to God, I really work hard, so I don't get it. I think it's just I'm scared. I think I just ain't get over that anxiety of punches coming at me yet because I work out hard. I shouldn't get as tired as I get.
How old were you when you got over that, or you never had anxiety?
Nah, he been doing it all his life, man.
My first fight, I did. Like, my first fight, I remember fighting, but I don't remember, like, how everything went down. Like, I don't remember. All I know is I went in the ring and I won. Like, I don't remember nothing that happened.
Did you have a moment like that at all during your Olympic run or during now your professional run, your first title fight? Was there a moment, not where you didn't know what was going on, but where you were kind of like zoned out for whatever reason?
My Olympic finals. I was kind of outside of my body, kind of like, it was just so weird. Like, I ain't never, like, I walked out, I'm hyped, I'm laughing. Then I got out there, it was like an out-of-body experience. It felt like, you know, just out there, and it's like, I know what was going on. Like, I'm so competitive, like, I'm naturally doing things, but it's like, it don't know, it was like a weird experience. It wasn't like a, like, when I lost, it's just, everything just went weird as hell. Like, I wasn't used to that shit.
Dodge Hyatt, don't know where he's from, but he says, you on the sticks? If so, what system and what game do you play? Salute, champ.
Yeah, I know you play a lot, right?
Nah, I ain't been playing, but look, right? They be playing in my gym, like, all the 2K, like, they be bringing 2K in the gym. So, like, the best nigga was talking shit to me and talking about bet me. So I played the game one time, literally one time. But I know how to play 2K. Like, I'm a real 2K player. So when I go in the gym, we bet the money. I kick his ass. I only beat him by 4. He won a rematch. I blew him out in the first quarter of the next game. Like, I don't know. I'm like naturally good at that shit though.
Yo, I saw you busting somebody's ass on the court too, right? It was a charity basketball game recently.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, I was I could have done better. That was my first game, but it's gonna get better the next few celebrity basketball games.
How many you scored?
I had a good 7 points.
Okay.
I know you got the courts not too far from you. How much basketball do you play during camp, and who's been like the best player that boxes? Like, who have you gone up against that boxes? Crawford, really nice.
Crawford, the best boxer, basketball player. I think everybody else trash. Like, it's a couple of people.
You play Floyd?
No, Hammer nice.
Floyd look good too.
Oh no,
Hammer nice.
You're right. My bad. I played Hammer 1-on-1 one day.
He bust your ass.
He torched me, but he bigger than me.
He is bigger than you. He is. I ain't never.
Bigger than me. He was supposed to do that.
Okay, yeah. Nah, Hammer's nice.
Hammer and Bud, the best two that I done played with.
Like, when I seen Hammer play, I'm like, bro, you could have, like, legit fucked with basketball.
Yeah, nah, he's definitely a hooper.
I got Brandon in Houston that says, I've only asked this question to promoters, but I think it would be interesting to get your answer due to your recent experience. If a fighter turns down a mandated fight, non-injury related, he is then automatically dropped out of the top 15 in every sanctioning body he is associated with. Do you think this would be helpful to the sport?
I don't know about every sanctioning.
Yes, I think that my team is trying to press on that issue. I think that all them fighters should have to move around and let the next fighters go up, because I don't feel like they should be there if they not trying to fight somebody that's in position to fight them.
Exactly. Good answer, champ. New York Bullet, what's good, champ? You ever thought about fighting in Puerto Rico?
Yeah, I would love to, but I gotta feel super accepted. Like, I don't want to go do, like, no disrespect to Danny, but
Danny
when he went
Garcia?
back, I just feel like it was like 50-50. So I gotta feel like it's 100% support, and I appreciate the ones that do support me, because I know, if you know, you know. But at the end of the day, I want to feel like they accepted me before I even do something like that.
It's funny you say that about Danny, because he did have the mixed reaction, but I think that was more because of the performance, right? Like, if he would have won that fight clearly, I don't think, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're probably right, but still, it's still like, if it's your peoples, they're going to support you regardless. So,
for sure.
If it's like a home, your people, they're going to support you at the end of the day. So Mexicans have bad fights all the time, and, them Mexicans still be loud cheering, cheering loud as hell for them.
Champ, but pay attention. I'm going to be honest with you, and this comes from a Mexican. I swear to God. Like, they come in, like, when you fought Valdez, the Mexicans that came for Valdez. But every undercard fighter that fought a Mexican, bro, they was, like, getting booed like they was in a title fight, because they hear a Mexican last name, they going to make noise. If they fuck with you or not, if they know you or not, they going to make noise for you. That's just how it is, I feel like.
If you're Canelo, they're going to cheer. Like, if you like their hero, regardless, that they're going to cheer for you. Like, that's how I feel about it. I agree with that assessment, though.
For sure.
So we got another one here from Brandon. It says, what about Edwin De Los Santos? He consistently calls your name. What do you think about him? I just want to say I feel like he's being overrated. He beat a prospect. You a two-time champ,
exactly.
2 division champ, Ring Magazine. Like, I don't even get why this is a conversation, but it's on you.
I mean, he's in the rankings too, though. So, like,
but he's under.
No, if it came down to it, I'm with that right any day. Like, but I just see, like, he keep tweeting me, he keep Instagramming me. Like, it's constant, and it's like, dude, come on now, like, bro, I will fuck you up. Like, I will really fuck you up. Like, it won't even be no fight. It's gonna be me just putting hands on him. Like, he fought that dude that just wasn't on my type of level. So he feeling himself, but he gotta calm down.
So, champ, how do you feel about? Obviously, Michelle lost to Frank, but he's number 9 in the rankings. Hypothetically, even Jermaine says no. You get to Michelle. Is it worth fighting De Los Santos, who's number 11, or would you fight Michelle off a loss? Or do you think the WBC should skip him because he's coming off a loss?
I mean, I think that the WBC going to do what they want. So, whatever they do, it's on them. I'll fight either of them dudes. But, I mean, with Michelle, like you just said, he just lost to Frank Martin. It wouldn't even be no real point of us locking in. And then, the other dude, he should be next just because he on the high right now because he beat that prospect. So, I would suggest that they skip dude, but it's all on what they would want to do.
Well, those are all the questions from the people, and I am done. Danny, if you don't have anything else, champ, you could give out your social media, and we truly appreciate, once again, you taking out the time to rock out.
Yeah, so I'm hearing that maybe you might be doing some more modeling, some more collab. Yeah, I know you was doing some modeling, champ.
Danny be hearing a lot. Danny be hearing a lot.
You ain't know. Shakur be modeling. So you the face?
Nah, I really do though.
You gonna be the face? Drake making you the face? I heard you.
Yeah, I'm about to be the face of the whole shit.
Of OVO?
No, of
OVO, all that.
Nah, he see now he bullshitting. he really gonna be the face of I don't know how it's pronounced, like Nocta. It's really like a Drake and Nike shit. You feel me? Yeah. He
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I would model though. Like I definitely,
because
I really would like to act. Acting would be some shit I enjoy, but I gotta I'm a little ghetto sometimes, so I gotta chill out sometimes.
No, but see, sometimes you know what I'm saying, you could do something like, come on, you mean to tell me you want power? Like Tariq trying way too hard. Tariq trying too hard. Like I think you would kill power.
Have you met Michael B. Jordan?
I too. I think I'll come in and take Tariq's spot. Like, knock him off.
He had him in the locker room
real quick.
So that's your plug right there, champ. He's directing now. Michael B. Jordan, and y'all got the North connection.
Yeah, how the
fuck?
I've
been told to put me on Creed. I don't know why he.
Look, let me
just
tell
gotta be persistent, baby. Gotta be persistent.
Yeah,
don't worry about it, because you know
that's
busy.
my dude. That's my dude.
I know.
He DMing me and showing love, but you gotta put me on Creed, man. We from the city.
Word.
Because
from the whole town.
Yeah, I know. What Jose Benavidez got on it. This new one that's about to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put like 30 boxes. He's supposed to put his North homie on. I'm on his ass when I see him.
DM him like, yo, I just got. You gotta DM him like, yo, I just got asked in an interview why I'm not on the new Creed. So he gotta answer.
When I see him, I'm gonna tell him though. Like I'm gonna tell him.
But
so what else? What else you gonna be the face of, champ? Patch. Oh yeah, yeah, Patch. You killing it. Yeah.
I'm gonna be the face of ESPN. I'm gonna be the face of everything when it comes to boxing. I'm gonna be the face of the sport of boxing in a couple of years.
You would top rank. We need a top ranked fighter to get the respect and get the love that these NFL guys get, because you know ESPN pays them to say after the Super Bowl that they're going to Disney. Yeah. You got to get that Disney check.
I got to be that black fighter that turned on, turn it up too. You feel me? Like I got to do it for the black people. You feel me? Because they don't think it's possible.
So is the Shakur Stevenson promotion something that you think of? A managing? I know you got, obviously one fighter right now, but is that things that you think of? Because when you talk about Shakur and you keep saying, yeah, Brick City, your home, you still got Lil Manny back there. You still got fighters that need to make
for sure.
That need to make it out.
Manny, yeah, for sure.
He the goods too.
Manny straight. Manny straight. He gonna be good. He rocking with me. His father. We been locked in since kids. So Manny straight. His brothers, all that. We all locked in. But Shakur Stevenson Promotions is definitely on the way. It's definitely en route. So. We just waiting for the right time to pop out.
Shakur, you think you're going to train when you done with it all? You always in the gym. You got your daughter. You got your daughter with you in the gym. Always getting work, whether it's up in weight, down in weight, experience. You think you'll follow your grandfather's footsteps and keep the name and keep the legacy alive?
Nah, I'll probably be like a promoter like how Floyd is. But, I'll be how he is too, like when he train the fighters and help the fighters out. I'll be in that type of way. I do that, but I just be off the camera a little bit more. I wouldn't want like the camera spotlight, especially like after I done, been in there, had my turn. Like I would know, like, just know, like, let the kids get their turn type shit.
So, champ, appreciate the time.
Sure, man.
Let the fans know where to follow you so they could, keep up with the fight announcement whenever that drops and any news that you have cooking.
Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, at Shakur Stevenson. Tune in April, back on ESPN. Back doing the thing that I love to do, and that's, whoop ass. So, I'm back in the spotlight. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Appreciate you, Shakur. All right. Dope interview, man. Shout out to Shakur Stevenson. That was Stevenson. That was dope.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I think that, I guess, to bring it back to the main topic, yeah, Boots needs to make a statement, much like who we talked to, Jose today, and he said David needs to make a statement, try to do better than Canelo because of the common opponent. It's kind of the same thing here, you know. Not a common opponent, but you got to make a statement to make us want that fight, to demand that fight, to demand you be the mandatory to Errol. But, yeah, those are my final thoughts. I want to thank everybody that's tuning in. Let me see if we got any callers before we roll out.
Appreciate both Jose Benavidez Sr. and Shakur Stevenson for joining us on today's show.
For real. Made it a epic one.
And before you guys head out, make sure to smash that like button on the way. Make sure to follow Ringwalk
Blog
Danny.
Talk is open if you're going to call in. I do see we got somebody in Buffalo, but you haven't pressed 1. So if you don't, then we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. So, you know, plenty of people watching live. Smash that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe as we are dangerously close to the next goal of 162,000. Right now, it looks like we are at 161,714 and counting. So, yeah, help us get there because only you can help us get up 745. There you go. So we moving, man. We moving. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Shakur Stevenson was on the show as well as Jose Benavidez Sr. And a couple days ago, we had David Benavidez. We're going to be getting Federico Pacheco on the show. So
who we got tomorrow?
I don't know. I got to check the calendar. Let me see.
We got somebody tomorrow.
Friday, we got Brian Norman.
Yep, Brian Norman.
And Frank Martin.
And Frank Martin.
And
tomorrow.
Frank Martin. Frank Martin on the Win Show. Brian Norman on the Morning Show.
Nice, nice.
So, yeah, man. Peace.
And that's GTL Ringwalk Danny, the boxing voice. We out.